Hello everyone, welcome to the class. In this class, we are going to practice listening skills. Okay, so why we are going to practice listening skill? Because in the exam this term you are going to be given a question. 10 marks would be given on that question. Okay, a question of 10 marks would be given based on listening skills. Okay, so today what we are going to do, we are going to do practice. Okay, the similar kind of question would come in the exam. Okay, so what you have to do, first you have to listen to the track. Okay, you have to listen to the track, and then okay, the track would be played for 2 times. Okay, now for the first time when you are going to listen to the track, you won't see the questions. Okay, okay, so you won't see the questions, and then you will be given 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, maybe I'll give you more time to read the questions. Okay, so you would read the questions, and once you are done with reading the questions, then again you would listen the track. Okay, for the second time, and while listening you'll be able to also read the questions. Okay, so in the second phase you can also read the questions, and also at the same time you would be able to listen to the track. Now you might be thinking whether after the second time listening you would be given time for attempting the MCQs or not. You would be given time. Okay, so you will have 4 to 5 minutes to attempt the MCQs. But here, if you want to attempt MCQs at the same time, you can do that as well. Okay, but remember that after the second listening, you would also have some time to attempt the MCQs. Okay, after that time, what you have to do, you don't have to write the options on your copy or on any page. You won't do that. What you would use the chat option. Okay, you would use the chat option. In the chat option you would write your options. Okay, so I would enable the chat, and then you would write there. So how you would write there, for example, question number 1 and its option. Say for example its option is E. Question number 2, then its option, say its option is R. Okay, question number 3 and its option. Okay, so once you are done with this, okay, then you would hit the enter. Okay, then you have to hit the enter button, and then the options, your responses, your answers would be sent to me. Okay, and then what I would do at the end, I would show you the key. Okay, so when I will show you the key, you can also assess yourself. Okay, you can assess yourself. Okay, and I would also be able to see how many you got correct. So I would prefer that you, because your option, your answers would also be on my end, but it would be good that you assess yourself. Okay, and then tell me the score. Okay, so you would tell me the score. So total MCQs we would have 10. Okay, and then you have to tell me out of 10 how many you got correct. Okay, is that clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. For the first time you would only listen to the track.
Iran and US in talks to revive nuclear deal. This is breakingnewsenglish.com. Iran and the USA will talk to restart a 2015 nuclear deal. There will be no face-to-face meetings between high-level officials. On the table for discussion is the revival of the 2015 pact. That deal reduced economic sanctions on Iran. The pact was meant to make it harder for Iran to develop nuclear weapons. Donald Trump abandoned it. Iranian officials have always denied they have had any plans to develop nuclear weapons. Negotiators say the talks will be difficult. There may not be any early breakthroughs. A US negotiator said, "The primary issues to be discussed are, on the one hand, the nuclear steps that Iran would need to take to return to compliance with the 2015 nuclear accord, and on the other hand, the sanctions relief steps that the US needs to take. Iran will reverse its remedial measures taken because of the opposite side's violation of the treaty."
Okay, everyone, now read the questions. Okay, and once you're done reading the questions, I would play for the second time. You can take notes on your screen or on any paper if you want. Hopefully you are done with reading the questions.
Iran and US in talks to revive nuclear deal. This is breakingnewsenglish.com. Iran and the USA will talk to restart a 2015 nuclear deal. There will be no face-to-face meetings between high-level officials. On the table for discussion is the revival of the 2015 pact. That deal reduced economic sanctions on Iran. The pact was meant to make it harder for Iran to develop nuclear weapons. Donald Trump abandoned it. Iranian officials have always denied they have had any plans to develop nuclear weapons. Negotiators say the talks will be difficult. There may not be any early breakthroughs. A US negotiator said, "The primary issues to be discussed are, on the one hand, the nuclear steps that Iran would need to take to return to compliance with the 2015 nuclear accord, and on the other hand, the sanctions relief steps that the US needs to take. Iran will reverse its remedial measures taken because of the opposite side's violation of the treaty."
Okay, everyone. Now you have 5 minutes to attempt the MCQs, and as I told you, use the chat box to send me your responses. Okay. Please send me the answers in sequence, and also try not to hit the send button. Okay, because still you have to attempt all of them. Okay, so don't send me one or two. But once you are done with all 10, then hit the send button. Keep typing in the chat option, and once you are done with all of them in sequence, then hit the send button. Okay, hurry up, everyone. You were supposed to do this in 5 minutes. Okay. So Minahil, Bilal, Nisabatul, please send the responses. Okay. Send your answers. and then I would show you the key. Miss Abadul, still I think three are remaining. Okay, so you have sent me seven answers, still three are remaining. Can you send me in sequence? Hurry up, Manal, time is already up. Since this is the class practice, so I'm giving you a little more time. So please don't miss the remaining three. Attempt them and then send me. In MCQs, you should never miss any MCQ, okay? Because sometimes you can also guess if you don't have time or if you can't understand the question, you should always at least guess because it would only take you a second, okay, 2 3 seconds to just click any MCQ, and these are considered as cache marks. So you should never leave any MCQ unattempted. So Bilal is again joined us. Bilal, would you send your answers since this is the class practice, so I can wait for a little more time. Send me your responses. In exam, definitely you would be given a specific time, but
Sir,
since it's a class practice, I can wait for your responses.
sir, your voice isn't audible.
I'm saying that I'm saying to the to Bilal that Bilal should send me the responses because maybe he's having internet connection issue. He's again and again disconnected, but I can wait for your responses. Bilal, send me. And I was saying to Nisabatul that Nisabatul send attempt the remaining MCQs. Okay, you should never leave any MCQ unattempted. Okay, so go for the remaining ones. Okay, everyone. Now I'm going to show you the answer key. Okay, and then you should be able to see how many you got correct. Is there anyone who would like to still attempt the MCQs and you want a little more time? If anybody wants a little more time, I can wait because it's a class practice. And remember, in exam, you would be given a fixed time. Miss Abatul, I'm speaking as louder as I can. Okay, so from my end, I think everything is going fine.
Sir, please speak a bit louder.
Okay, okay. Now we are going to see the key. Okay, let's see the answer key.
Sir, I can't hear you.
Okay, everyone, this is the answer key. Okay, on the screen you see this is the answer key. Okay, so this is the answer key. So the responses that you have sent me, the answers that you have sent me, now let's look at them and see how many you got correct. So individually, please assess yourself. And here on my end, I'm also going to assess you. So you should tell me how many you got correct. Minail, Nisabatul, please assess yourselves. Okay, very good, Minal. Your seven are correct. Okay, so you said you attempted seven. Your seven responses are correct. Okay, what about others? Sabatul, how many you got correct? Please tell us how many you got correct. Since your responses are not in sequence, okay, so I'm having a little difficulty. Let's see. Okay, what about Bilal? Bilal, did you attempt any MCQs? Yes, Bilal. say something. Were you able to attempt any MCQs? Okay, everyone, that's it for today. I hope you learned something, and remember that this kind of listening test would be in your exam. Okay, so that's it for today. And those of you who have not sent me responses, you can still send me. I'll wait. Okay, and those of you who have sent me, Minal's score is 7, and Nisa Batul has attempted a few, not all of them. Okay, so maybe she would send me later on because she has left the meeting. Okay, Bilal is still not responding. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. You can send me, and this video would be on YouTube, so you can pause it, listen it again. Okay, and then you can do the MCQs at home again. Okay, thank you for coming, and that's it for today.